let our friends crash in the living room.
You look around, and when you see no one was there, you take out the locker key that you stole from Jungkook's bag to put gift in his locker. You smile and look down at the cake you made for him before putting it inside the cabinet. Soon you close the cabinet behind you, but then you felt someone's presence behind you, and when you turned to look, you saw Jungkook there. You let out a loud gasp before looking away as he was looking at you in rage. Jungkook, so now you even stole my things, huh? Man, Jungkook, I'm sorry. I didn't have any wrong intention, I swear. Jungkook, as if I'm gonna believe that. Now hand it back. I won't ask twice. Man, okay, I will. But tell me one thing. Are you free in the evening? You asked this with your innocent tone, but it didn't show any effect of him, as he was giving you a blank look. And then he simply says, Jungkook, I don't have any time to waste then. I'm telling you to focus on your studies instead of rolling around me. Wine, oh, that's alright, then I understand. You said this with a small smile, but you were saddened by his behavior, and by the way he gave you cold shoulder only. You hand him the keys back before saying, Wine, Jungkook, at least let's sit together in class today. Jungkook, my business is done here, bye. He said and walked away, leaving you behind. You bowed and then sighed before saying, Wine, he is really hard to get. That's why everyone has kept their hope on him, expect me. But I won't let go of him easily. After all, I'm calm Wine. Don't lose hope this easily. That dummy doesn't even know that I can open his locker with my key too, as they both are same. Saying this, you start laughing while the other students around you were looking at you and calling you widow. And when you notice this, you hide your face and leave toward your classroom. You are now sitting behind Jungkook, looking at him with a silly smile on your face, as if everyone else in the world had disappeared. You saw him turning his face sideways, making him look more handsome than ever. That picture of him get imprinted in your mind, and then you left the book and grab your sketchbook and start drawing the Jungkook portrait as usual. But then the teacher noticed you and shouted, Teacher, calm Ryan, what the hell are you doing sitting in the back of class? You flinched and you were about to make an excuse. But it was too late for that as the teacher came to your seat and snatched away the sketchbook from you and looked at your drawing. Ryan, ma'am, please give it back. You can't touch my personal thing. It's wrong. Teacher, don't you dare to argue with me. The teacher say and take your sketchbook to his desk and show it to everyone in the class and say, Teacher, see, this is what Miss Vine was drawing. Listen, it's not a dating place, so behave. I'm giving you my last warning, and if you didn't listen to me, I will call your parents. Now get out of my class right now. You looked down in embarrassment as everyone in the class were looking at you, and also because now Jungkook will act more cool with you. You slowly get up and walk toward the door, but before that you stop and turn to take a peek at Jungkook to see his reaction, but he was focused on his book. You sang and take your sketchbook before leaving the classroom. Soundscape. After the classes end, it was Stephen break now. You watched Jungkook walk away with his friend, but you went after him with a small smile, trying to maintain a happy personality. You realized he was not noticing you, so you went in front of him, but as he was in walking state, he got bumped into you, which made you fall down loudly. It hurt you badly, but you just grab your hip and say with a reassuring smile, Fine, I'm fine, don't worry about me. He just ignored you and walked past by you, making you sigh, but you just cough at it and leave toward the canteen after him in hope of getting noticed. You now went and sat in front of him without caring about others. Jungkook ignored you like you weren't even present there. You decided to speak up to him as he was only talking to his friend. Man, Jungkook, my dad bought me 2 tickets of amusement park. Will you come with me? Jungkook, stop bothering me, will you first? You embarrassed me in whole class, and now you came in front of me again. Why can't you just leave me alone for a day? Why? Oh, I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to share this with you. You get interrupted by a Jungkook friend who says, Taeyong, I can come with you, I have no problem. When Taeyong said that, you looked toward Jungkook to find any hint of jealousy, but there was nothing like that. which breaks your heart. You just smile again and hand both tickets to Taeyong before leaving from there. Taeyong, dude, she's a nice girl. Why you always rude to her? If it was me in your place, I would have did already. Jungkook, then who has stopped you? Go with her. Taeyong, I know why you are ignoring her. Jungkook, keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear anything about this topic now. In next class, you were sitting on the back seat silently staring at Jungkook's bag with a sad expression and slowly whispered to yourself, why should I really give up now? Or should I keep the things as they are and hope to get noticed by him in future? You slowly reach your hand to touch him, but you move it away knowing he will become more mad after you had embraced him in front of whole class. Time skipped. Now you reach your home with the usual smile on your face. When you saw your mother and father in the living room, you bow to them and start going toward your room. But stop, and your father say, "One father, we are going to send you abroad this year. I'm informing you earlier so you won't make a fuss later." "Why, I'm not going abroad, Dad. I have my friends here." You talk back to him for the first time, knowing the consequence. Your father walked towards you and slapped you harshly, making you fall. You kneel down and bow to him by saying, "Wine, father, you can beat me as much as you want, but I won't go abroad." "Wine, father, look, wine, mother, I know this girl will ruin my reputation in society. It's that all my friends send their kids abroad. That's why I wanted a son." "Wine, I also didn't ask to be born like this, father." "Wine, mom, wine, don't talk back. Your father's already mad. You are so disgraceful. We are giving you everything you want, and you can't even do such a simple thing for us." "Wine, oh really? Then where you two were when I was longing for your both affection? You were busy in your both worlds, and I was alone in my room crying. You shout this, but end up getting the harsh slap across your face again. Wine, father, I wish you were never born." "Wine, I regret to be born as well, father." You bow again and get up, then wipe off the blood that was. When you enter inside your room, you went in front of mirror and checked your face, which now has swollen. You sang and then smiled, but it was hurting you to do so. Then you decided to complete the jungle sketch, which you left undone. Soon later you received a message from the class group, in which there was a list of group made by the teacher for students to give them assignment for holiday homework. You were about to put the phone away as you don't take interest in studies thing, but then you realize something. So you look back in the list and saw Jungkook was in your group too. You smile widely and despite being hurt, then kiss the phone screen and start doing your work happily. The next day you enter with a smile on your face. You were wearing a mask so no one can see the brushes on your face. You spot Jungkook near the locker, so you directly went there, and before you could say anything further, he handed you the cake that you bought yesterday. Why, you didn't even take a look at it. Jungkook, you should have known that before putting it in my locker. He walked past by you while you stand there holding the cake box in your hand, and soon later you left from there as well. Time skip. When the school bell rings, a teacher comes inside your classroom and start announcing the work you guys have to do in group. Now it was your group turn. Teacher, you guys have to do a project on what your young generation would be like without social media and a live example too. The group is going to have member named Ryan, Jungkook, Jaeyoung and Somi. You become annoyed when teacher mentions Somi is in your group. She is the girl from your class who also likes Jungkook and she is good in study too. That's why you always have insecurity. What if Jungkook also fell for her? Time skip. During tiffin break, you again sit in front of Jungkook with the excuse of working in group. When Jungkook from where will take example, you get cut off by someone who comes with their food tray and sit beside Jungkook and he didn't even say anything that made you sad. So me, why don't we go somewhere like park to click some picture for files? Jaehoon, Jungkook is a good photographer, so let's give this work to him. You stay silent the whole time as your mind is fixed on the topic that why Jungkook didn't say anything to her, and if it was you, he would have shouted at you. Suddenly Jaehoon shake you by your shoulder, making you come back to reality and say, "Fine, I'm fine with anything, let's just eat now." You say and start eating silently while looking at Jungkook with the corner of your eyes. Time skip now. You, Jungkook, and other were in the park. Jungkook was clicking the picture while you were staring at him. Suddenly he curved. He was about to hand him the bottle, but until then, Somi had sang and sit on the couch, continuing to stare at Jungkook. Soon later, you get bored, so you start leaving for home, but stop when Somi comes in front of you. You start going from there to other side, but stop when Somi says, Somi, what happened? Did you take this as a loss? Why, what do you mean by that now? Somi, do you think Jungkook will be yours? Then stop dreaming already, because he don't even like you, except that. And do you know that today he even smiled at me? You must be mad, because even after being damn rich, you couldn't get that shabby guy. Do you want to know why I like him? Because you want him, and I won't let it happen. You become angry at the thought that she just wanted to use Jungkook against you. You grab a collar and was about to shout, but suddenly Jungkook come there and saw this. Jungkook, what is going on here? Somi, Jungkook saved me. This Vian said that she will hurt me if I get close to you. Then she even said that you are so lonely and she can buy you if you want. Why no, Jungkook, there's nothing like that. She is lying. Before you can say anything further, Jungkook shouted at you while saying, Jungkook, no, you become violent too. If you think you can buy anything you want, then mark my words. I will never love a girl like you. I don't care if she's lying or not, but I hate the girl who show off their money, especially you. I wish you would disappear from my life, 'cause I hate you being around me. Have you ever thought about my feeling? You were just too pushy. You give him a soft smile before tears roll down from your eyes. You wipe them and say, Wine, I wanted to hear I love you from your mouth for once, even if it is a joke, but luckily, me got to hear that you hate me once again. Fine, Jungkook. I'm letting you go. This is the first time Kang Wine has lost, and yeah, so what if I'm rich? I never get my parents' love. And remember my words, you won't find anyone else who will love you like me. You said this before running away from there. Leaving them both behind, Jungkook fell down and sang heavily, while Somi went and sat beside him. Somi, it's good that she learned. It's not your fault. She needs to be taught lesson. Jungkook, leave me alone. Go away. I don't want anyone to share my life. He shouted, making Somi flinch. She rolled her eyes and left from there. Jungkook started crying, and from his back, Jaehoon came and saw this. He sang as he knew. Jungkook has messed up everything. Jaehoon, I know you like her. Why you talk like that? Jungkook, then what I was supposed to do? Do you think we are even a match? She is a princess and I am just nobody. If her parents get to know about that and their daughter is after a guy whose father is a worker, then do you think there's any way that they will let me and Byron stay together? It's good that she left. She's not used to living a life